you went on a huge run, and they were only getting one shot. I mean, did you feel that was the key?
I thought we had great energy tonight, and I thought that as a group, we were pretty embarrassed after the Butler game. And I don't think, I thought we played a great second half against Butler, but I thought we played a really bad first half, and I think our kids really, I got to be honest with you, that's the team that exact same team beat Cleveland State at Cleveland State. And people might say, well, Van Wyck didn't play. Van Wyck didn't play the other night either. Played 7 minutes. And for us to come down and have that kind of defensive energy, I think it says a lot about our kids. I walked out of our practice yesterday and said, to Rob, wow, we're ready. And it was good to see that kind of intensity that we've seen on the road, yesterday in practice. So, I think we got regrouped. Again, I think that we played a really good second half against a good Butler team. These are two very, very good teams that came in here to play this, this weekend. This wasn't two bad teams. Obviously Butler went up and beat Cleveland State also. So.
I thought energy-wise, Deshaun was the real key for you in the first half. He had totally different performance than he did against Butler.
Body language, energy level, everything. I mean, I thought, and I know that he didn't necessarily shoot the ball well, but I thought that Ash did a tremendous job early on Brokoff. We told Ash that this was a game like Riverside. Riverside, had a three-man that was an all-American type in their league. And we decided to, as a coach, you kind of live and learn. And when we played him up there, our fours just couldn't guard that guy. And I don't know what he was tonight. 2 for 10, 1 for 5, made some free throws. But I thought we did a really, really good job on their best player. And Ash gets a lot of credit for that, in terms of a great energy defensively.
Coach, how big was that? You put him in a hole early, mid-first half, and was that a big?
Well, I mean, nobody remembers this stuff but a coach, but 2 out of the last 3 years, we've been up 8, 10 points at the half against Valpo at home both times. So, I reminded our guys of that. I told them that, this is one of the top-tier teams in this league, and they're going to make a run at you. And their run wasn't at the beginning of the half. Their run was at the middle. And I thought we got a little lax. And then I thought we came back, and KP's 3, when they'd cut it to 13, KP's 3 was huge. That put it back up to 16. We got a stop. And then DB had that nice play inside that got it back to 18 and kind of ended the comeback. But at one time they had outscored us. I think it was they had a 10-2 run, and a good team like that that's got veteran guys are going to make that kind of run at you in the second half.
Jerry, earlier in the week you said this was the best team you thought in the league. Your personal opinion. Where does this kind of put you guys? Not that you know what I'm saying. Where does this? Kind of
I think when we're focused and our energy level is good and our mind is clear. I mean, obviously, I think we can hang with anybody in the league. The top 2 teams in the league, we've now split with. But guys, like I keep on telling you, there's a lot of basketball left. You know what I mean? Obviously, we have a very quick turnaround, and you're taking that lovely trip to Green Bay, and then you come home for a day and a half, and then you're taking off and going to Nashville, and then you get to come home against 2 other really good teams. So. I wasn't as upset as everybody might have thought after the Butler game, because I know A, how good they are, and B, I know what this league is. If you don't bring your A game in this league, you're going to lose. I don't care if you're home or away. The difference is, on the road, if you bring your A game, you still might not get it. But at home, wherever you are in this league, and this is different than any other league that's in the area or around, your bottom line teams are good basketball teams. Look at UIC. I mean, everybody says, oh, you lost to UIC. Well, if you look at their last 6 games, everything's within 2 to 4 points, 5 points. and I thought that we battled them.
Jerry, just to follow up with that, this league, I mean, is this, in your 7 years, is this the most, I guess, weirdest it's been?
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun come playoffs. You know what I mean? Because anybody can get it. You know what I mean? Anybody can get it. And I'll say this now, you know, watch out for Butler. Here they go. They're in their comfort zone. You know what I mean? Those guys are as good defensively as they've ever been. They get as good as shots as they've ever gotten. And in a league that's somewhat offensively challenged, you know what I mean? Those dudes are going to guard you. So, you know, I'm very, very proud of our guys. I can't tell you how proud I have been of our character this year in bounce-back games. You know, to have a tough loss like we had a couple times early in the year and then bounce back. To lose a tough ball game against Robert Morris, come back, bounce back against Cleveland State. To lose a tough home game, bounce back at Milwaukee. Obviously, to lose a disappointing game that, you know, I thought we could have won, maybe should have won on Thursday night. Bounce back tonight. I'm proud of our kids.
Coach, defensively tonight, you did something I was really impressed with in the first half. You almost dared their center to shoot threes. You didn't really, you know, you kind of honed in on the shooters even when they didn't have the ball.
Well, I thought our attention to detail tonight in terms of game plan or preparation for one day was tremendous. I mean, I thought it was tremendous. I thought KP did a good job on bugs, never letting him get into the lane, playing off of him, playing angles. You know, I thought Dame did a good job, you know, holding his own in the post defensively. I thought our guys really performed well at the defensive end.